Welcome to the Yarn Advent live chat. It's 10th of December and another daily chat. And it's lovely to be here. How is everyone doing? Let me just see that everything is live and ready. And I'm trying this funky glasses. It's not the most comfortable one, I have to say. Hello, Lynn. How is everyone doing? What are you up to? I'm having a glass of water, which is truly, truly, really necessary here in Bloemfontein in the central of South Africa because we're struggling with the heat wave. And then I have my tumbler with, it's almost done, my iced coffee. So I'm going to switch between this two. I'm trying to stay hydrated. It's just, the heat is unbearable. Miranda, hello. I'm working in the office today, so I'll be listening mostly. Oh, that's lovely, Miranda. Enjoy work, and I'm glad that you're able to listen to us today. So we're going to open up Yarn Advents, the two that I still have, and then on Saturday we're going to also introduce the third one. And this is not comfortable. I don't know how long I will be able to hold on with these. And then I have two patterns to show you, a knitting pattern as well as a crochet pattern. Hello, Almarie. Almarie says, hi all from a hot Gauteng yet again. Oh, goodness. Hello, Mariken from Meisenberg. Lynn says, I'm crocheting and water is the liquid of choice for the day. Yes, snap. Hi, Christine. All right, so let's immediately start and not waste time. And I think history has shown that this is not great to have on while I'm dealing with yarn because the yarn gets untangled on this thing. So I'm going to take it off. It's not comfortable. It's like there's something pointy somewhere. It's not a comfortable. Oh, I see. It's really not on the frame. It's like your nose is relying on, or the plastic and not the plastic of the frame. It's, yeah, it's uncomfortable. Let me take this one off. This is not a comfortable one. All right. Maggie says, hier by ons is het net so warm van laasweek af. So it's also very, very hot at Maggie's. At Maggie's since last week. All right, so let's dive in immediately with the Knotty Habit 24 Advent stripe. Let me just put it like so that I can see what I'm showing. Hold up, what's happening? What's happening? Right. This was up until yesterday. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9. And let's pull out and see what is day 10. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right, so yes, this was blue. This color was blue. So this is blue again. I wonder if the next color is greenish. We'll see tomorrow. All right, so that is the new color. I, in fact, did knit this morning. It was so nice to just sit in my craft room and have a few minutes to knit this beautiful stripe. So there you can see the stripe knitted up. So this is the Knotty Habit 24-day Advent stripe set. It's a self-striping yarn, and but the cuff was the extra mini that is a neutral color. It's like a soft gray, beautiful, beautiful color, so that you can knit your socks or crochet a towel, whatever you would like to do. So love, love, love this Advent. I think I'm going to start knitting on this sock before we're going to go to the next one. Let's quickly look if there's any. Almarie is saying drinks equals ice and ice water and coffee. Yes, I'm on the same train than you. Miranda says, here in the Netherlands, we have another grey day with a cold wind blowing, which makes it feels like it is freezing. You know, Miranda, I really take my hat off for people staying in those climates, like in the Netherlands and England, where you have these winter times where you barely see the sun. And it was not as bad as I would assume that what you are experiencing. But in Cape Town, I used to stay in the Western Cape in Cape Town. And then in wintertime, we had the rainy season. So it would be raining, it would be gloomy, it is cold all the time. And sometimes you do see the sun. But I have to say, I became so depressed. And more so after the birth of our daughter. It was difficult for me. Before that, I loved those type of weather because I would snuggle up with a book, lying in bed or watch movies. And then I don't know why it felt like it's so difficult to entertain your little one in this type of weather. So I really started to hate it. And now living in the central of South Africa, here in the Free State, where we have very cold winters, but the sun is shining always. And when the sun is shining, the moment that you get out of your house and the sun is coming up, it is bearable to be outside, obviously with warm clothes. But the moment that the sun goes down at about 4 o'clock in the afternoons in wintertime, you just want to be inside your house. But seeing the sun is lovely. And so what I want to say is I really take my hat off for you staying in that type of weather, because that is just not working for me anymore. I used to love it. I don't anymore. So I can just imagine how freezing cold it is. Maggie says, ek is besig met 'n sweater nou en leef op water. She's busy with the sweater and she's also on the water train. So she's also drinking a lot of water. Yeah, we need to make sure that we're hydrated, especially with the heat wave. The heat wave. It's really, really, really bad. So cheers. Cheers with water. Don't forget to like the video. I'm just thinking about it. All right, so and now it feels like I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I think I'm okay. Oh. All right, so let's talk about, Miranda says, thank you. I have not a lot of energy on days like these. I do not have a lot of energy on days like these, but the forecast is some sun on Friday. I'm sending you a lot of South African sunlight, and hugs and energy your way, Miranda. Cheers with a cup of hot tea. Oh, lovely. What type of tea do you like, Miranda? Almarie, bless you. Thank you, Almarie. All right, so let's just quickly recap. So remember, I explained yesterday why I am not winding up these yet. I am now on day 4 of my Advent on my Hidden Gems. We'll just have a quick look at this, at my shawl after this. And so day 7, hi Katie. Katie is in the house again. She was not here the whole afternoon, and here she is back. Pas op, my coffee. Pas op. Jy kan nie, ek is besig. Nie nou nie, okay? This was day 7. This was day 8. Right? And this was yesterday's one. So I wonder what will be in store. And it looks more purple on the screen. It might be like a purple, but it looks more purple on screen, actually. It's very interesting. Katie. Hi, people. Okay, your butt is not very nice to see in the shot. Katie, please. All right, so this is day 10. Let's open up. Hear my mouth. What do you say? What do you say? What does it look like? Huh? Okay, it's only the yarn. Ooh, this is pretty. I love it. I love it. Where's the other day? 9, day 10. I'm gonna have it here because otherwise it's too. I almost said it's too close to the sun. Can you imagine? Too close to the light, and it's like blowing out. It's really soft pinks with creams, and then like a soft purple here. Look at that. That is pretty. I like it. Let's have a look at how it plays with the other colors. What is this? Day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10. Katie, you know me. That's right. Look at that. She wants to give me all the kisses. That's Papa. That's Papa. Come on, Papa. Yep. She loves her daddy. He knew I'm struggling. All right. Let me see quickly in the comments so that I don't see myself again. Okay, right. Oh, thunder is sounding. Elmarie says, oh, I am really, really, really jealous. Elmarie. I'm really jealous. It's not a good thing to be jealous, but having some rain and thunder and storm would be really, really nice because I would pray that it would be a little, cool the earth down a little bit. Miranda says, I'm drinking herbal tea with mint and chocolate. Oh, that sounds lovely. Petrus says, please make sure your pets drink enough water too. Yes. So we don't let them out. Normally the cats go out through the day. We would obviously take them, like Charlotte, our dog, out to go and do her business. But they are contained within the house and they have a lot of good and clean and nice water. So yeah, it's just too hot. Let me tell you, Pepper is not happy about the situation of being inside the house. She is not a fan. But she doesn't have a choice. It's too hot outside. So, yes, keep your pets hydrated too. Petra is saying such a true thing. Welcome, Petra. It's nice having you here. All right, so we saw the Advent, both Advents. So, yes, I really, really love this color. This is really beautiful. And I'm excited about what's coming. I wonder how it's going to progress towards day 24. This is quite interesting. I love it. Wow, I really, really love these colors together. It's really pretty. Alrighty, so let me hear. What are you working currently on? Are you crocheting? Are you knitting? What project is your project of choice today? Where can I put this? Let me put it here. There we go. And let me knit a bit before we tackle the patterns. The beautiful, beautiful patterns. Let me see what's going on this side. There we go. I would love to know what you're currently busy working on, except for those that is working, like Miranda. Miranda is busy working. Miranda, do you have something like rooibos tea in the Netherlands? Rooibos is a typical South African, well, it's not typical, it's actually inherently our tea. We are growing it here, and it's a very, very good tea. A lot of health benefits and really a delicious tea also. So I was just wondering if you maybe have that in the Netherlands. I'm sure it should be because they are really exporting it so very well internationally. So I would assume that is something that you would probably find in the Netherlands, maybe even in the UK, maybe even in the USA. Yes, rooibos is available in the Netherlands. Is it something that you do like? Do you like the rooibos tea? Pietru says, love your channel. Thank you so very much, Pietru. I'm knitting for my doll clothes. Oh, wow. That is lovely. Can you imagine you knit these small pieces for a doll? That is really cool. I like that. I really like that. I've been crocheting a little bit today as well. And I really love the crocheting. It brings me a lot of joy. It's not advent yarn, but I was just craving some crochet project last week. If you watched my other lives, you would know. And I'm really swinging very nicely in my chair. Please tell me if it is annoying, because then I will stop. But it's really soothing. So I will stop. If it's annoying, then I will stop um, swinging in my chair. And I'm really loving the blocks. Let me show you how far I am. So I'm using these opal yarns. It's a kit that I got from Colors of Amalfi, and she has 25-gram balls of opal yarns, 25% yarns. And okay, I can't see myself. Let me just quickly look at that. There we go. So these beautiful colors. So there was, how many colors in there? 8? Yes, 8 balls. 8 balls of 25 grams each. And this ball, so each gave me with 5 rounds of double crochet using a 3.5 millimeter hook. 2.5 millimeter hook. It gives me 5 full granny squares and a little teeny tiny one of 3 rounds, which I'm going to be using this somewhere. And so this is quite nice. This is the 5 that I've crocheted up. I love the colors it makes. It's really, really pretty. And then the next set of colors, oh, this one is really pretty. I wonder though if this is not the Vincent van Gogh opal. I think it is. It just gives me those type of color vibes from that painting. Look at this one. Isn't this just beautiful? This is all from the same ball, the same mini ball. It's really pretty. So I'm really excited to crochet these squares. And then now the next ball that I'm busy with is, let me show you. It is this one. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to start on this one. I'm going to start with actually. Yes, so this is really entertaining. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's bringing me a lot of joy. All right, let's see. There's no other comments. Am I missing something? All right, I'm not missing something. Yes, so that is what I was busy doing. I was knitting a little bit even on my Hidden Gems shawl. So let me show you that one. Probably only like 3 rows, I think. Now I can't see myself again. There we go. I'm loving this as well. It's such an enjoyable, relaxing knit. And yeah, as you can see, I think I said yesterday I need to do it on, I need to switch cables, because there you go. That is the extent of the width of this thing already. This is 60 centimeters interchangeable cable, so I think I'll have to change it to maybe 80 and then later to 100, because I hate it if there's just too much cable loose. It frustrates me. And so yeah, after the live, that's definitely what I'll be doing. I'll be changing my cable. It needs to be done. Alrighty. Marikan says, I'm knitting a pair of DK socks for my husband. Hipsis by Mikira Pixia. Okay, we're going to look at that pattern just now. But I think before we do that, let me search for that pattern so long, Marikan. That sounds lovely. I'm always curious to see what you're working on. Right, patterns. Let me just get back to that name. Ipsis. It is such an interesting name. Ipsis. Let's look for it. Oh no. Oh yes. I've got the pattern. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna look at that pattern in a little bit. Let's talk about the yarn advent patterns. So what are you ready to hear the advent pattern ideas that I got for you today? So the first one we have, and I have to make sure that I'm readying myself to show you and share my screen. All right, let me do that. All right, the first pattern I have is called True Colors. This is the knitting pattern for Advent projects that I could find. It's called True Colors. This was actually a recommendation by Linka. Linka, thank you so very much for this recommendation. So this is the pattern called True Colors by Melanie Burke. It was published in September 2017, and it's using fingering weight yarn, a 4mm hook. No, 4mm knitting needles, and 903 meters of yarn. But you can see this pattern lends itself towards using minis, even though I don't think in the discussion she actually talks about minis or advents or anything like that. But I would say that using minis would be a way that you'll be able to, use advents within this pattern. But I love the lacy work on this. It is absolutely gorgeous, don't you think? Look at that. It is beautiful. And I love how this person actually, I would assume it was one of her testers. The lacy part in the middle was all the beautiful different colors. And then the stripe almost, she did in like a neutral color. And then further on, the stripes became then colors and the lacy part was neutral colors. I love that that is an option. I mean, you can play with colors. You don't have to be rigid. You can really think out of the box and do things that you necessarily maybe won't do because you're also rigid in whatever. Some of us want to do things, we want to color between the lines. And sometimes you can be more adventurous than that. Sorry, now I want to cough. It's like something is in my throat. All right, look at this one. It's beautiful. Here's another tester's one. Oh, I think that's the same one that we just saw. Does the pattern maybe is written like that? I'm not 100% sure. Apologies. Oh, I think the pattern is actually written that way. It's truly beautiful. What do you think? That is a really colorful one. It reminds me of summer. That is like autumn. Oh, this is pretty. Look at that. Very subtle. Oh, and this is a very joyful one. Love this one. Look at that. They're all pretty. So I think this would really make for a truly pretty Advent project. All right, what do you think about that? It's beautiful, right? Petrus says, ek sit voor die waaier met 'n bakkie lemon cream roomys en 'n glas yswater. So she's in front of the fan with ice cream, really, really tasty ice cream, and a glass of ice water. Yeah, typical. We need the ice water in our lives. Hello, Carla. So this is another Pietru. There's a Pietru and there's a Pietru here. Hello, Pietru. All right, so that is, what do we think about the pattern? Are you excited? Is it something that you'll be knitting on? Will you use the pattern? Alrighty. I don't know what you think about the pattern. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, there's a poll. I have included a poll. You can press, how does it work? Let me see if it's working in this one. You can indicate you can vote yes or no. I wonder if it's working. It's the first time I think it's everyone is saying yes. There's 5 votes. Everyone is saying yes at this stage, which is so cool. Love it. So we can deal with votes here. Polls. Yes, Carla, it says 100% because 5 of the 5 people that voted pressed yes. So that's 5 out of 5 is 100%. You were like me. I was also like, huh? What's happening? But on my side, I can see 7 votes, 6 votes, 7 votes. I can't see who voted though, so don't stress. I cannot see who voted what. So if you want to say no, it's fine. You may definitely do that as well. 7 votes says yes. So that's 100% because every vote for those 7 people, all of those 7 voted for yes. So we like the pattern. I'm so happy about that. That is awesome. All right, so are you excited about the crochet pattern that I've got for you today? Very excited to show you that one as well. All right, let me show you. And then I will stop the poll. Let me share the screen again. All right, so the crochet Advent pattern for today is called the Advent Wrap of 2021 by Sharon Carter. It was published in August of 2022. It's using light fingering yarn. It uses a 4.5 millimeter hook, which I love. It's a bigger size hook. And she's using 1,020 meterage of the yarn. And she says the pattern was designed to use 24-day, 10-gram mini cakes for a total of 240 grams. I love that. And I mean, you don't have to go and follow the pattern exactly. If you want to have a 12-day Advent, which is 20 grams, then this one is perfect for you too. Or if you want to use stash from your leftover yarns from your stash, go do that. You don't necessarily just have to use Advents. All right, so this is a great pattern. I love this pattern. Let me see if there's any more details. All right, so let's quickly have a look at all these beautiful photos. It's so colorful and pretty. And I love the chevron look of this. And it looks like also like a really meditative, easy pattern to follow. So once just look at these beautiful crochet stitches. Nice double crochets. It's really pretty. Look at that. Is it double crochets? Yes, it looks like double. Yes, it's double crochets. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it's pretty. I love those colors. Look at that. That is a gorgeous photo. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so that is the Advent Wrap 2021 by Sharon Carter. So those two patterns are my suggestions for today. The details will be in the description, or is already, I think I already pasted it in. It's in the description box below this video. So the details of the patterns is available there, or link to these patterns on Ravelry is available in the description below this video. All right. So that is the two patterns. Let me end the poll. 9 votes said yes for the True Color wrap. The True Color, yes, the True Color knitting wrap pattern. And so we've got 100% there. I'm ending the poll. Thank you so very much for participating. Look there. You can see the stats, I think, in the chat, right? Do you like the True Color knitting pattern? Yes, 100%. 9 people voted. I love that. Maggie says, Jalene, daar is nog wrapped in brioche shawl by Very Pink Knits. Okay, so let me write it down. We have time up until the 25th of December, 25th of December, to give all your suggestions so that we can show it. Let me write it down. Wrapped in brioche. By Very Pink Knits. Oh, love her. She's awesome. Maggie says she already made 5 of those patterns, the wrapped in brioche shawl, as gifts. That's amazing. Elmarie says, I love the simplicity of the pattern and allowing the yarn to shine, right? I agree, totally. All right, so let's do another poll. I want to know the crochet Advent wrap. Do you like, wait, hold up. Do you like the crochet Advent wrap 2021 pattern? Let's see what you say about that. So you can answer again. We've got 1 vote, yes. But now, why do I not see the amount of votes for now? Oh, there we go. 3 votes, yes. That's awesome. I like this feature. This is a really, really nice feature. What else can I do? Start a question and answer viewer questions live. Okay, we'll figure that one out later. Interesting. All right, so those are my 2 pattern recommendations. So it's the True Color pattern by Melanie Burke for a knitting Advent pattern, and then the Advent wrap by Sharon as a crochet pattern. And if you've not done so already, please remember to give the video a like. And it's interesting. We've got 5 votes, 6 votes, And I don't know exactly how many votes, but somebody said they don't like that pattern. And that is fine. We are all different. How cool is that? So you can definitely not like things that other people likes. It can happen. All right. We are done with the Advent wraps unwrapping. We are done showing the patterns. I want us to have a look at the pattern that Marika says she's currently knitting for her husband. It's not Advent related, but you can definitely use your Advent yarn if you do have sock yarn to knit a sock if you want. So it can also be an Advent pattern. And then we'll come back to the votes for the Advent wrap. So let me show you the hipsis pattern that Marika says she was busy knitting for, and I want to actually write it down for myself also. I can actually save it in my favorites, right? Let me do that. Quickly before I go live. Here we go. Or not live, share. Right, let me share this pattern with you. I really like this. This is really, really pretty. So this is the Hipsis by Joanna Ignatius. She is also known, I believe, as Nasira, but let's go with Joanna. That's much easier. It calls for light fingering weight yarn. It's using a 2.75 and a 3.75 millimeter needle, a US 2 or US 5, and you can use 3 sizes, a size small, medium, or large. And the pattern has both toe up and cuff down instructions for fingering and DK or worsted weight yarns. This is quite a nice pattern then. The pattern is written for magic loop, but it can easily be modified for double pointed needles or 9-inch circulars, I would also say. And then it calls for fingering weight yarn. The medium is 64 stitches, which normally I use for my size. And yes, so very, very nice. I love that you can have both options, top down, cuff down, and toe up, cuff down, as well as DK and fingering weight yarn. This is really, really nice. But now just look at that. I love the almost like ribbing effect it gives over the instep, and how it also runs through the heel flap to the leg. Look at that. That is really, really pretty. And it's amazing that you have this option where you can knit it toe up or cuff down. That is really cool. Look at that. So this has a little bit of ribbing. I don't think the other one had this amount of ribbing, maybe like 2 rows or something. This is a fingering weight yarn. This looks more like a DK weight. No, it might be fingering. I'm not 100% sure. There's a shorty sock. Oh, this is so nice. I really like it. Marika, thank you so very much for the suggestion. Look at that. A red pair for Christmas time. Look there, there's a Christmas tree at the back. Very fitting. Look at these beautiful ones. That is truly pretty. There we go. Really, really gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I like these socks. Very nice. Carla says, explain the suggestions you are looking for. Is it for admins? It must be multicolored. All right. So Carla, I'm trying to give pattern ideas that you can use if you do have advents, or even for leftover yarns that can serve as advents from your stash. So anything almost goes. I mean, if you really want to, you can really do stash busting from your leftover yarns and create anything from all the patterns that is out there. I always say don't be scared to use colors and play with colors, because sometimes we are very rigid in our ways, and you can actually pull off to use colors very cleverly so that it can look coherent or look beautiful. And I think one of the things that Advent is showing us is that that is a possibility. But not everyone is the same. Maybe you are one of those people that like one-colored projects or don't want to play with color. And that is okay too. All right. And I'm not saying, Carla, you per se. I mean, you watching might be the person not liking, you know, multicolored projects or whatever the case might be. All right. So let me end the poll on the Crochet Advent Wrap. I asked you, like the Crochet Advent Wrap 2021 pattern. There was 9 votes. We've got 78% that says yes, they like the pattern. And then one, I don't know how many actually. I can do the math. I'm not trying to do the math now in my head. I'm on leave, all right? I'm on holiday. So 22% says no, they do not like the pattern. And that is fine too. All right, let's end the poll. There we go. All right, Cara says, okay, got it. All right, so now we have 20 minutes to just sit and chat and talk about all the things crochet and knitting. And I don't know, what else do you want to talk about? Because we can do that now. We can just have a good time. My mom used to hate this. I'll be in a shop, like Wimpy here, typically in South Africa. And you will drink your milkshake, and then you get to the bottom of your milkshake, and then it sounds like this. And my mom would freak out. Like, stop it. We're in a public place. We have good manners. Don't stop it. So I should probably stop it. But I'm searching for more things to drink. I need whoops, I made this wet. I need more fluids in my body. Carla asked, are you hoping to get yarn for Christmas? Honestly, we in our household, we don't necessarily spend money on Christmas gifts at all. And so I'm definitely not going to get yarn for Christmas. And I mean, I'm blessed because having the Advents is already like a gift already. So am I hoping? No, because I don't really need yarn. I don't really need yarn. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest. Do I need yarn? And I mean, we can say yes and we can say no. Like I'm able to properly explain both reasons why, yes and no. Marikan says, I'm enjoying the interesting heel construction of this pattern. You start increasing under the foot. Oh, wow. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That is interesting. I'm wondering how it will fit though, because I know some people don't want to have like funny textures under their foot. So I'm interested to know, Marikan, have you knit this pattern before? And have you actually worn the sock? And then I want to know, what is your feedback with regards to those maybe texture changes under the foot? Because I know some people complaining about things like that. So I'm just interested if you do know. All right. So yes. So Carla, no, I'm not hoping for yarn. I will also always hope for yarn, but it's not necessary for me to hope for yarn for Christmas. I'm content and I'm grateful for the yarn that I do have and for the Advents that I get to play with this year. It's really, really a blessing. Are you hoping for yarn for Christmas? Almarie says, a cousin of mine had a boyfriend that would buy her a second milkshake if she did this by chance when the glass was almost empty. Oh, wow. That is the type of boyfriend you need in your life. Like, if you do that, you get another milkshake. I mean, I will do it all the time then. I hope. But obviously she didn't marry him because she said had a boyfriend. That makes me sad. But he sounds like a keeper. Definitely Albury. He sounds like a keeper. Lynn says, do I need more yarn? No, because I have enough. And yes, because you never have that color in your stash when you need it. You see, that's why I said I can substantiate both answers here. I can say yes to I need more yarn, and I can say no. I can have good explanations for both, because then you get to the pattern, right? It's a new sweater pattern, and you're like, you see now, I don't have the correct color yarn because I want a mustardy sweater, and now I need mustard in my life. So now I need to buy all the mustard yarns. Now I have to search mustard yarns at the indie dyers, and I need to buy 4, maybe 5 skeins, because maybe I don't want to be a medium sweater. Maybe it will be large. Maybe it will be extra large because I will be drinking that extra milkshakes. And so I need, maybe I need 5 skeins. And you never know, I might want to have an accompanied beanie. So let's make it 6 skeins. And you know, then you buy more yarn. Almarie says, oh, I almost forgot my Estereza advent arrived today. Ooh, Almarie will be opening. Almarie. I can remember clearly that you said during one of the lives that you opened, was it you or was it Amanda? Now I'm not certain, but I almost think it was you that said you open all your advents of felt fibers. So are you going to do the same with your Estereza? Carla says, Jalene, just when I say I am buying no more yarn, I choose a pattern and I do not have the color. It's a typical problem we sit with people. Lynn says, a little more for socks too. Okay, so now see, we've been at 6 skeins. Now we need an 8th for socks as well. So now we have a mustard sweater, beanie, and socks. 7 skeins of yarn. There we go. It's so easy to say, I'm not going to buy yarn. And then next moment, you see you have money from your wallet gone. Oh, so Almarie, sorry, then it was not you. I think it was Amanda then that said that. Not me, I opened one a day. Oh, you're such a good girl. I know so many people that cannot contain themselves. Like Ananda then. Oh, all right. So we're going to open it together then on Saturday, the first of the Estereza Yarn Advent Creations. Estereza Yarn Creations Advent. I'm so excited. I always love the yarn. You know what? We had so much fun already that I am not even, I thought to myself, today will be the day that I'll be able to finish one stripe during the live. And look, it is one row of the stripe, not one stripe, one row. And we have 10 minutes left. Marikan says, I'm on the second sock. My husband fitted the first sock and it's a perfect fit. It looks lovely. I can imagine. Marikan, but keep us posted. I would love to know how the increases on the bottom of the foot impacts. Maybe he's just not a very sensitive, person with contact on the skin and things like that. But it would be interesting to know, because you'll get those people that don't like those increases at the bottom of the foot. I'm trying to have a comfortable place to put my feet down here. All right, so let's see how far I can get with my knitting of this stripe. Lynn says, I'm not going to buy more yarn. Speaks truth to the saying, easier said than done. Yes. I mean, I am laughing inside because do you maybe watch by any chance Nitty Natty? Or, I don't have time to watch podcasts these days anymore. So I'm really out of action, or how do you say, like out of practice of watching other people's content. I just don't have time to watch and sit in front of my PC and watch all these videos. But I remember I watched her while they were still staying in New York, and she was destashing. She was making sure to work down her stash, either by doing projects, gifting some yarn, or whatever the case might be. The whole yarn cabinet she had, she worked it down to zero. And then they moved from the New York apartment and they moved into a camper van. And they have traveled America this far. And in every shop that she's visiting, she's buying more and more yarn. And it makes me laugh so much because I would want to know, before she started destashing, how much yarn did she have? And then she had zero. And at this current stage, I am almost sure she has more yarn than what she had prior to destashing and working the yarn away. And it's making me really laugh. I'm 100% sure that is the case. Because, yeah, the whole situation is just really funny to me. Almarie says, for sure, I need to contain my sugar intake. So yarn buying helps. Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. I'm going to use that as an excuse as well, Almarie. Like, I need to look at my sugar intake. So I am not buying chocolates, but I'm buying yarn. I'm saving myself. Carla says, can you believe the shop assistant at the yarn shop told me the yarn I was holding told me it was telling me to take it home. It had my name on it, but I resisted the temptation for now. Aww. So that yarn shop assistant is truly a good salesperson. That is the person you would like to have working in your yarn shop. That's all I'm saying. I love that yarn assistant, that shop assistant. She sounds like she knows how our heads work. But I'm very proud of you that you could resist the temptation. But she's good. That shop assistant is good. Oh, that is so funny. You make me laugh so hard. I'm going to tell my husband, please don't buy me chocolates. It's not good for me. You can buy me some yarn. I think he's listening. Are you listening? I wonder if he's listening. Maybe he's got his earphones on. I don't know. Pietro Higo says, ek is besig. Oops, there it goes away. Lynn says, Carla, that kind of yarn now has rejection issues. You need to save it. Oh, Lynn, you can see Lynn had a yarn shop before in her life. And she cares about the mental health of yarn. Oh, that is so funny. Miranda says, Friday the 13th, I have a workshop in a yarn shop. Will I need leaving with, she cannot leave without yarn, probably. Yes, you're gonna definitely walk out. I cannot wait to hear you on Sunday or Saturday telling us what yarn you obtained. And tell us about the workshop. That sounds interesting. What type of workshop are you going to attend, Miranda? Gava says, I agree, Lynn. Perhaps buy the whole pack of it? Exactly. That is what we need to do there, Carla. The whole pack. The whole pack. Oh, joy. Mental health of yarn. I guess that is one way of justifying your purchase. Absolutely. I mean, yarn does talk to us. It will tell you, no, no, no. I do not want to be a scarf. Me, I want to be socks. I want to hit in the shoes of people and glow very, very subtly on people's feet. you know, or no, me, me as this yarn, I want to shine around your neck. I want to become a scarf or a wrap or a cowl. You cannot contain me and put me into feet and into shoes. No, 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 no. So please don't even think about socks. Let me shine around your neck, please. Jan does talk to us. Miranda says she's going to do a fair hour workshop. Oh, wow. Learning knitting fair hour. Oh, you're going to love it, Miranda. I'm so excited to hear your feedback. That is going to be awesome. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, we're almost at the end of the live. It's just crazy how time is flying when you're having fun and you're spending it with amazing people like you. And then the time just goes by so quickly. So for the live for tomorrow on Wednesday, the 11th of December, we're having the live early morning, 10 o'clock South African time. So tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Petrus says, ek is besig met 'n mosaïek shawl, winging it, deur Renee Burton. Oh, wow, Petru. Petru, are you knitting the shawl or are you crocheting? Is it mosaic crochet? But I think Renee Burton is a knitting designer. If memory serves me well. Let me just quickly see. I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, yeah, knitting. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a free Ravelry download. Let me share the love. Thank you for that, Pietru. Let me quickly share this. This is, oh, wait. Why am I opening up more apps? It's not going to help. I must just press the correct button. There we go. Hello, 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 hello. Move, please. This one, thank you. So Pietro is knitting on this pattern. It's called Winging It by Renee Burton. It's a knitting pattern. It's a mosaic knitting pattern. And she's using DK yarn with a 3.5 millimeter knitting needle. You'll see this is a pattern is a free Ravelry download. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Winging It is a triangular 2-color shawl incorporating the easy-to-learn mosaic technique. Unlike classic 2-color stranded knitting, mosaic only uses 1 color at a time. So you don't have to hold 2 colors at the same time. So you're only working with your 1 color strand at a time. It is a form of slip stitch knitting. The shawl is knit flat, and in each row you'll work 1 color and slip the remaining stitches. A tutorial with a practice swatch for the technique are included. And most of my testers did not have mosaic knitting experience, and you can see how beautiful the finished objects are. And let me tell you, if you think you are not able to do mosaic knitting, you definitely am. It's much easier than you would think. It's actually amazing, an amazing knitting technique. Really amazing to create color work with mosaic knitting. Love it. So let's have a look at this beautiful shawl. Look at that. It is gorgeous. This is one of her testers, I would assume. Look at that. That's Renee Burton's one. Let's see, look at that one, the red one. Look at this one. Oh, this is beautiful. Love it. This is also gorgeous. And it's also a good flat mosaic knitting, so you will, it's a good exercise. I think this is a good piece. Wow. Love it. Thank you for the suggestion, Pietru. There you go. All right. Marikan says, I'm trying not to buy any more patterns, but rather buy yarn for the patterns that I have. That's a great idea. My problem is I have a few hobbies in this house and in my life. Spinning, which I've not done recently, spinning, crochet, knitting. Then I have the hobby of yarn, buying yarn, and then also acquiring patterns. It's a lot of hobbies. Miranda says that is really early tomorrow. It is then 9 o'clock here. Yes, sorry about that, Miranda. So Marikan, but it's fine. I think that's a good strategy to be containing some of our expenditure, is to now look at, oh wow, I have these amazing patterns. What yarns can I use to let these patterns shine, and so that I can have all the things that I want to wear or whatever gifts that will be special. That is definitely a good way to look at it. Petro says, al is dit net vir 2 kleure, gebruik ek meer as 1 kleur. So even though the pattern, the winging it pattern that we just looked at is written for 2 colors, Petro is using more than 1 color. And I think we did see it in one of those photos where somebody else also used more than 1 color. Almarie says, tomorrow I'll watch the replay as I'm meeting a friend for coffee and cake. Oh, that is lovely. That sounds lovely. Enjoy your coffee and cake visit. That sounds amazing, Almarie. All right, so we're going to start to say goodbye. So we can say goodbye in the chat. And then I'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock South African time. So excited to see you and show you the beautiful yarn that is coming. That is going to be unwrapped tomorrow. I'll be here with more pattern suggestions, more chats, more laughter, more love, more knitting and crochet and pattern and yarn love. And it's been such a great time to spend it with all of you. All right. How many rows have I done? 3 rows for an hour. 3 rows. Carla says, bye all. Thanks, Jalene. Thank you, Carla, for checking in. It was so lovely having you here. All right. Almarie says, bye, Jalene and friends. Had a great time. Thanks, me too. Had such a great time with all of you. You must all be blessed. Stay healthy. Remember to stay hydrated if you're also in this heat wave. For those that's in the cold, please stay warm. Look after yourself. Don't get sick, Miranda. Miranda, if I don't speak to you again, enjoy your fair owl knitting class. That sounds absolutely amazing. Cindy says, bye all. Bye, Cindy. Hello, Cindy. Bye, Cindy. And then I will see you all tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And then maybe for those that's not able to attend tomorrow's session, you can watch the replay. And then on Thursday, 1500 hours, the same time like today, I'll see you that time then as well. All right, so but for now, tomorrow at 10 o'clock South African time, I will see you then. Have a super evening or super morning or super day. And thank you so very much for spending the hour with me. You are all absolutely amazing. Much love from a very hot Bloemfontein. Mwah!